for tuning in today. This is Lori from Cruising for Treasure, and you are watching The Sold Show, where I show you everything that sold for me that is going out the door today. So I sell on 4 platforms. I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook. Yesterday, eBay was basically dead. I had one $8 sale. But on Poshmark, what I did was I went through and you can, in the app, you can send offers to likers in a mass way. And so I went through and I sent a 55% off offer plus, the shipping discount, to just under 300 items. So these are all items that I have had for a while and I just want them out the door. So I ended up, I wanted to get about 20 sales from that, but I ended up getting 12, which is still great. I am happy with 12, no issues. And so I'm going to show you today, I think it's probably about 8 of them. Several came in this morning. So typically with Poshmark, I just ship the next business day. So whatever came in today is going to go out tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that to see what it is. So anyway, let's just dive right in, shall we? Let's see. Now, if you haven't watched my show before, I am not necessarily a niche seller. I love selling clothing, shoes, and accessories because those are items that people will always need. Now, the brand that they buy, the style could be more of a want, but in general, clothing, shoes, and accessories, those are things that people need. So there will always be a market for those types of things. And that is typically the bulk of what I sell. But I also love to constantly be learning and stretching and getting out there and finding out new things. And I'm always watching all kinds of YouTube videos, talking to my kids. I have 3 teenagers, seeing what's popular, that sort of thing. So I do love to source hard goods in many, many categories. So basically what's reflected here today is what I mainly sell: shoes, clothing, and accessories, just because I did have so many sales on Poshmark. And just so we know, what I ended up getting about $200 in sales, my profits from Poshmark, from doing that sale, 55% off. So that's not bad. And getting 12 items out the door, absolutely. It's such a relief to get that many items moving on their way in one fell swoop. So my goal is 10 items a day to ship out. I rarely reach that goal. I'm always striving for it. Today, I should reach it. I don't know. We can count together as we go. Okay, so let's just, enough of the chatting. First off, now, I do source primarily, I thrift a lot. I do. But a lot of my inventory comes from online auctions that are local to me. And if you want a fun time, you can watch every Saturday, my husband and I film a show where we go around and we pick up all of my auction winnings, and we're just our boring, dorky, goofy selves doing goofy things. So sometimes what you see may not be what you would think would be an ideal ROI. Just understand, I'm not going into a thrift store and picking these things up. They are coming to me in a lot of items that I paid just a couple dollars for, and I'm selling them, for a profit. So for example, this is for a Christmas village. It's a horse-drawn carriage, and it's basically not branded. It's to be sold at Walmart. So not worth hardly anything, but I did get it in a lot. And so I paid, I don't even know, $4, something like that for the lot. And I sold that for $8. That is what it ended up going for. Let me just see. Right. Okay. So I got 4 different ones of these different brands, and for $4 total. So I paid $1 for this. sold it for $8 very quickly, actually, shockingly enough, for an unbranded horse-drawn carriage for a Christmas village. So that was my one and only sale on eBay, and they paid shipping. So nothing super exciting. But moving on to Poshmark, let me show you my sales from Poshmark. And I had no sales on Mercari. I did have a sale on Facebook Marketplace yesterday. I had someone pick up a pair of new in the box Wolverine boots. These were pull-on scout boots is what they're called. Basically, it's almost like the rubber like Crocs, the molded. And I picked those up at DSW. I got about 60 or 70 pairs of shoes this summer at DSW for $5 each. And so those sold for $40. And then I have 2 more pairs to show you today from that lot that sold from Poshmark. So let's see, moving on to my Poshmark sales, we're gonna start with the first one. This is Merrill Winter Slide Brown. And then it's size 9.5. And these sold for $26 and I paid $5 for them brand new. And I do not ship them in the box. I did not photograph them in the box. I photographed them just by themselves. So I listed them as new without box because I didn't want to be bothered with having to, it's just a lot of, plus it's only half a box anyway, so that's kind of silly. Okay, the next one is this Chaco Ramble Puff Snow Ankle Boot. This was size 13. These sold for $25. So I am getting a great profit from these still, and my buyers are getting a great deal because those honestly are worth considerably more. So let's see, 1, 2, 3 items so far going out the door today. And then let's see, this one is St. John Basics, and it's got the tag in there, size 10. This is their Santana knit, and it's a black pencil skirt, career wear. This sold for $30. I do not have a lot of luck selling St. John, personally. I have sent a lot of it into the Real and done okay, but not great. And honestly, I have not sent anything into the Real for a very long time. So maybe I'll try ThredUp. I don't know. Comment below. Have you ever sent St. John into ThredUp, and does it do well? Do you get a good price for it? It just, in my closet, it just tends to sit for forever and then it sells for not a great price. Let's see. Next is Eliza B. Golf Tee Belt. So this is one of the the grosgrain ribbon belt with the D-ring here. And this is size small, and this is the tag. And that sold for $8, obviously not necessarily a bolo, but this is kind of a specialized sort of belt anyway. And most likely I picked this up from an online auction lot. Let me just check that in my spreadsheet. I'm guessing I've had it for forever. And that was another thing about my listing is, or my sale on Poshmark. I wanted to just get rid of stuff that's been sitting for forever. And yes, this was in a lot in an auction, and it's been listed since August 11th, 2022. So we are very happy to say bye-bye. $8. So 4 items going out the door. This is absolutely a great brand to look out for. I found about 4 or 5 of these sweaters this summer at a thrift store, and all of them had sold except for this one. This is Ming Wang, so remember that label. This is an extra large. I think it's probably the style. It's just not everybody's cup of tea. Typically, she has a very classic line to her sweaters. And I think this stitching, this lace-up detail here at the shoulders is just not typical for her style. And the ones that I have sold really well have been cardigan sweaters, almost like jackets. So this is a pullover sweater, so it's possible that that also is why it did not sell very well. But it did sell for $20 when I marked it 55% off. So, and you know what? I'm thinking that I paid, about, I want to say $6. Oh, I paid $7.50. Okay, so now obviously I do want to get more money than just $20 when I spend $7.50, and I picked that up at Goodwill. But you know, I assumed it would sell because of the name. But again, for those reasons that I said, I think that's probably why it didn't sell initially with the other ones. Okay, this is a Starbucks ornament, the hot pink classic cup with the siren on it, the to-go cup. This sold for $9. It has had so much interest in it. I don't know why it didn't sell sooner. It's gone through 2 Christmases already with no one wanting to pay more than apparently $9 plus shipping. So that's kind of unfortunate. So anyway, okay, so we're up to 6 items. Let's see. I have this. This is soft surroundings. To me, the shaded style. And it ended up selling for $15. Obviously not what I want to sell soft surroundings for, but it's a sale, so I'm happy about it. I'm making money. This one is new, and it's like I don't know if you can tell that in the camera, but it's like a chenille, actually. It's kind of weird, kind of like wearing a carpet or something. So I don't know. I hope whoever bought it likes it. Let's see. I just want to see. I want to see how much I paid for it, because I feel like, oh, I paid $1. Oh, so this maybe came in a lot as well. Let's see. Yes, this came in a lot. So, you know, $1 into 15, it's not terrible. I'm still making money, but it has been sitting in my closet since November 9th, 2022. So again, this is another example of, I don't think I would have picked this up at a thrift store to sell it because of the style. It's just dated. No one dresses like this. Not many people do. So trying to find, you know, that one person, this one size who likes this color and this style, it's, you know, it's just not going to happen. So $15, you know, for an auction win, that's not bad at all. So, okay, I think I miscounted here actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 9 items. Now, if I wanted to sell, get all the rest of the items, like the ones that sold today and whatever, then I would have 10, but is that actually honest? I don't feel it is. Anyway, next is these Dr. Scholl's original wooden sandals. Now it does say original collection, so I was not keyword spamming. However, the ones that really bring in the good money are the ones that were made in Italy, I believe it is, like the true vintage. Those, at least in the past, have brought really good money. This pair sold for $12, which obviously is not great, and I think I paid $2.50. So $2.50 into 12 on Poshmark, that is not my targeted return on investment. I mean, I'm still making money and it's fine. You know, I'm not complaining about it, but when you are trying to be a profitable business, and you're trying to, you know, increase your average sales price and all of that, you kind of want to shoot a little higher. So I don't have a problem with this per se, but I wouldn't intentionally go out and source a pair of shoes for $2.50 that I knew would sell for $12, if that makes sense. So I'm actually kind of bummed because there was one more pair of shoes which would make me at my $10 that sold yesterday, but I could not find them when I was searching down there kind of quickly. So I'm actually, I don't know. I gotta see where those are, but if I can find those, then that will be 10 items going out the door that sold yesterday. So that'll be cool. So they are down there somewhere. So I just have to find them. Maybe I'm misremembering what they look like. Mesh sides. Interesting. it's a pair of Peter Kaiser shoes, flats with bows on the front. And they sold on Poshmark for $20. So as long as I can find them, they haven't sold on another platform, so they should be down there somewhere. So I just have to go find them. Then I would have 10 sales going out today. So I hit my goal. So I'm just gonna chat just for a little minute here. So bear with me, please. I went with my son today to McKay's used bookstore, where I had my three flat box bottoms, whatever they are, full of the 1970s bodice rippers, Harlequin that I'd gotten in an auction. I paid $1 and I got 3 of them, and they're like from the 70s and 80s, super old. Zero value on eBay. Like, you basically can't even give them away. And then I had another tray of books that I had gotten from another auction where it was a lot of Wizard of Oz, like collectible books. There were 3 that I kept and listed on eBay for a total value of like $50 or $60. And then the rest I just took to McKay's. So from all of those books, I got $58 in credit. I don't even know what they gave me credit on, because you don't get like a printout or anything. I have no idea. And I never look to see what's left because I don't want to be tempted to bring it back home with me. The idea is to get stuff out the door, not bring it back in. I already bring back in enough. So anyway, so $58, and so I found some things to get to resell, but I was challenging my son to try and find things that he could turn around and flip. And so he actually found some things, and I'm hoping to get a reel up on Instagram to show what he actually got, which is, it's really fun. So anyway, if you don't follow me on Instagram, my handle is the same, Cruisin'4Treasure. And I just post stuff over there on Instagram. So follow me over there and give me a heads up and let me know that you followed me. And anyway, that's what I have going on today. I have a lot of work to do. I have not gotten any listings up. I have to package all of my stuff. I have to still find that pair of shoes. And what else do I have to do? Oh, we have Bible study tonight at church. And did I say get my new listings up? I have to process a bunch of stuff so that my son has more things to photograph. So I gotta get busy. The life of an entrepreneur. It's never ending. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow to see what's sold today.